Hello once again, good friends. As I continue to do some more mods here and there when I do get time on the C7, I will capture footage. I know these don't get a ton of views, but I know this car inside and out. When I first started working on these, I didn't, and there really wasn't a ton of information on how to do some things, just some basic things, just some basic repairs or even mods. So even if these videos just help one person, it makes it worthwhile for me to take the time, get footage, upload, edit, and share the information with you. So today I'm doing another small mod. It's going to be a short video, and I'll share it with you. I also swapped out the chrome tips and completed the blackout in the rear of the C7 while I have it apart working on other things. I had some parts come in for the interior here, so that's what I want to share. The shifter knob here, it's just a plain aluminum, and it has damage to it to begin with. I don't know how it has this much damage just for an automatic shift selection knob. So I wanted to change it up a bit and continue on with the blackout look, and we're going to do that in the interior as well with some carbon fiber pieces. This shift knob and boot comes from CorvetteMods.com. I don't care where you get it from. It's just who I ordered it from. The video isn't sponsored, but as you can see, instead of being aluminum, it's blacked out, has the Corvette flag emblem, and it has Corvette on it as well. Has a new shift leather knob and a boot that comes with it. So we need to remove the old boot and the old shift knob, and I could not find any information when I did this the first time as to how to remove it. So with your foot away from the brake, push the power start button, pull the indicator or the shift knob back into neutral, grab a microfiber towel, grab a pry tool from your pry removal master kit. You can get those anywhere, Amazon. Get into one side or one corner and lift up, and then you can just pull the microfiber towel away from the unit itself and flip to the other side of the pry tool, and you'll be able to pull it up the rest of the way. Now, be careful. Do it slow because there is a wire attached. It's the light for the indicator that shows you if you're in park, neutral, or drive. And this is what will happen if you don't do that. I'll run it in slow motion. It takes that much force to remove the knob, and without that much room to get your hand stopped in time, you could rip the boot, pull the pieces up from the center console, and just do a lot of damage. So go ahead and remove the wire for the shift selection indicator, and out it comes. You can swap it away, turn off the power start button, and this is what it looks like. If it's dirty in here, this gives you a great chance to clean it just in case you spilled something in here. I don't eat or drink anything in my cars. However, you don't know. I mean, coffee, water, whatever. So the boot now is wrapped around a frame that's inside that indicator, and all you have to do is pull up and it'll separate, pull away from the frame itself, and just reattach the new one. Really, that's all there is to it. Hop back in the car. We're going to attach the frame, snap it right back into place, adjust your boot, get the knob aligned over the shaft for the shifter, push down, you'll hear it snap into place, it'll be set. Then turn on the power again with your foot away from the brake pedal. That won't start it, but will give you power. Hold it for 5 seconds. And then you can go front and back, adjust your boot, and you are set. You're good to go. Everything's done. This is a very small adjustment, a small mod. However, since the shifter's next to me all the time, that was just driving me nuts. And I just think it looks so much better, so much cleaner, matches the interior, and is bringing the interior to the look that I really want. And I'll go grab the old one. I'll hold it next to this one, and you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now, all I have to do is clean it good, wipe off all the fingerprints, protect it, and move on. And it's as simple as that, guys. When I first went to do this mod, I had no idea how to get the shift knob off of the gear selector for an automatic. So I just had to do it with trial and error, and I showed you there what can happen if you don't know exactly what the reaction is going to be from, the part you're working on when you're removing it or applying it. So again, as I mod this thing, and there are a lot of things that I'm still going to do to this, I will get footage and share with those of you, and I know there are not many, but for those I do help, even if it's one person, I'm happy to share the information. Brian from Apex Detail, catch you in the next video.